Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, where it's my opinion, or no opinion at all. Scottalicious McFabulous here, and I'm so glad that you guys could join me today. And today, we got another wonderful handbag spotlight video, but for today's handbag spotlight, we will be looking at the Hermès Kelly and how it is currently being one of the most duped handbags from designers such as Tory Burch, YSL, aka Yves Saint Laurent, Michael Kors, and a couple others that I have personally seen. There's probably many others.
My God, there's room for everybody. Let's just say that.
But without further ado, if you guys love handbags, fashion, the whole lot of it, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you guys enjoyed today's content, please like the video, as it does help with the YouTube algorithm. So it's no surprise that most Hermes items get massively duped out the wazoo. Like, companies be pumping out dupes for the Hermes Birkin, the Hermès Kelly. Like, it's just, they're the biggest handbag brand in the world, so they are going to get duped. People are going to try and take their own spin, but with how expensive Hermes bags are, Hermès Kellys can honestly go for around anywhere from like $10,000 to $150,000, $200,000 Canadian.
What the fuck is that?
That is absolutely insane. That is just the Kelly. That's not even the Birkin. And the Birkin, let's not even get started on the Birkin, because the Birkin, we could, child, those are a lot of money. So for the first Hermès Kelly dupe, we're going to start with the cheaper ones and then work our way up, with the cheapest one on my list being the Michael Kors Tatiana medium satchel bag. Now this is a very obvious, just as all of these bags, it is a very obvious Hermès Kelly dupe, or even inspirational take on the Hermès Kelly. But as you can see, it's got those double straps that go right in the front and buckle. They got the handle, they got the shape of the bag. So in my opinion, it's safe to say that this is an Hermès Kelly dupe. Now, these are only $250. Not bad, considering the Kelly goes for, again, $200,000, depending which style you get it in. That's like a 0.0 or 0.1% of how much the Kelly cost. But the only thing is with the Michael Kors Tatiana is that it is an outlet bag, sadly, and it is also not leather at all. It's not even, like, in my opinion, it's not even a good faux leather. It's a polyurethane 100%, and I'm just like, no, it's a no for me. Now for this next dupe, it is technically, in my opinion, more of an inspirational dupe, probably the most inspirational out of the 5 bags we're going to be looking at today, and that is the Coach Tape Carry All and its minor counterpart, the Coach Tape 18. These are more than the Tatiana from Michael Kors. They're double the price, but you get 10 times the quality, basically. These are retail bags from Coach, so these aren't outlet like the Michael Kors one was. I believe it goes for $595 Canadian, and then the mini one goes for either $395 or $495. I think it's $495.
You look like a fucking clown.
I do think this is a more inspirational dupe. As you do see, it has more of a tied knot instead of just 2 buckle clasps that just connect and that's it. It's got a little more to it. It definitely deviates itself from the Hermès Kelly, but in my opinion, as soon as I seen the bag, I was like, okay, so Coach also came out with an Hermès, another Hermès dupe. Okay, I'm not gonna yell, but Out of all of them, this one is probably my least favorite looking. Though, no doubt in my opinion, this is an immaculate bag. So for the third Hermes Kelly dupe I personally chose was the Tory Burch Lee Roswell, or Lee Roswell, I think it's Roswell, but I could be completely wrong. I probably pronounced it wrong all 4 times, but that's okay. It's okay, guys.
Has to be a joke. I cannot believe this is happening.
In my opinion, the Tory Burch Lee Roswell is probably the most, it probably has the most variations from the brands that I'm choosing from. So it's got like many sizes. I believe for this current season, they got a double version, I guess, like a double bagged version or something like that. It's kind of interesting looking, though this is where the price tags start to increase quite a bit for these Kelly dupes. The Lee Roswell literally ranging from, this is a huge range by the way, $500 Canadian all the way up to so like 1,600 Canadian. That is a pretty big price range, but depending if you got the single bag one, this is a very, it looks very, very Hermès Kelly. And now for the fourth bag that I have chosen out as the Hermès Kelly dupe is the Salvatore Ferragamo Vera shoulder bag. As you can see, this one has probably the most creative twist on the Kelly Birkin. I mean, the Kelly Hermes bag. And as you see, it has actually kind of like a seat belt clip instead of like 2 leather straps that conjoin. It's like a seatbelt strap. It still says Hermès Kelly in my opinion, but I definitely think they took the most creative spin on it. This, again, this is even more expensive than the Tory Burch ones, ranging from anywhere between $1,500 Canadian and $2,000 Canadian, possibly more. That's a lot of money. Again, it is literally a fraction of a Kelly price, so beggars can't be choosers, I guess, but regardless, I think they do have the most creative spin on this. What do you guys think? Do you like the belt buckle or the seatbelt buckle? I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, but it's definitely one of the more creative ones that we see here.
You are absolutely right.
And now we got the final handbag to show today, and that is the Yves Saint Laurent, aka YSL, Manhattan shoulder bag. This is a beautiful bag, but it is probably the closest one to the Kelly. As soon as I seen it, I was like, wow, how are they even like getting away with that? Like, but there's some differences, as all of them here, there are some differences. So, but with these ones, these are still thousands of dollars. This is like one of the more expensive Manhattan bags is half the price of like the cheapest Kelly bag you can get. So it's still cheaper than a Kelly. But at that point, why not just save up for the Kelly? Because the Kelly's gonna be a better long-term investment. But enough rambling, I'll just tell you the price points. Small leather ones ranging from $2,580 to $2,785 Canadian. And then ostrich large ones, so like these can go from $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 depending which materials they're using on them. So again, might as well just save up for the Kelly. I hate to break it to you, but if you're looking to get a dupe, then you might as well go for the Tory Burch or the Salvatore. But if you're gonna go for a YSL over the Kelly itself, then why? I personally don't get that.
That's my opinion!
I would personally say, but then again, this is not a handbag for me. I'm not a Kelly fan. I don't even like Hermes that much. I know. I don't like Hermes that much, okay? I don't care. Sue me. Sue me. Every single one of these bags we are seeing today, they all share different shapes. They do not necessarily share the same shape as the Hermès Kelly, but they have the same face value. So when you first look at it, you think Hermès Kelly, not necessarily shaped the same, but it's literally the same essence. They made it in hopes of people being like, oh, that's an Hermès Kelly dupe. Let me get that. So that's what I mean by Hermès Kelly dupes. I'm not talking like full-blown structural, like guest stealing Telfer
Drag her.
type of deal like that. No. I'm talking like just face value, what you see. It's like, okay, like that's obviously an inspirational dupe. You got inspiration from the Kelly and you wanted to make bank on it, because right now Hermes, even though they have all, like, for a very long time they've had the highest honoring rank of like any handbag company, they are just blowing up right now for some reason. I don't even know. Maybe there's something in the air or the water that I'm not getting, but for some reason the Hermes, Birkin, and Kelly are just blowing up in popularity right now. I mean, like, exploding. And it's a little unsettling, because it's like, ooh, you already thought that Hermes was already at its peak, but they just keep climbing and climbing. So it's going to be really interesting to see where they are in a decade or so. But with everything being said, I'm going to quickly show you beautiful faces a wonderful, sickening outfit of the day.
99 don't believe in you, but all you need is just for one person to believe. There can be 100 people, 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 100, or 1,000, 9,000, or 999. There can be 100 people in the room.
Alrighty, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's outfit of the day. I feel sickening. The black, gold, gray fantasy is a real today. Did you guys agree with my picks for Kelly dupes? Again, they're not direct dupes. It's not guest stealing from Gucci or Telfer, but it is, in my opinion, inspirational dupes. Like, you see it and Kelly, right? But let me know your opinions, because for all I know, I could be smoking crack. Anyways, I love you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed today's content, please like, share with your friends and family, subscribe if you are new, comment to me any type of opinion you may or may not have, and check out in the description box below for a link to my Instagram page where you will see tons of sickening content. And then check out the Discord notification squad. And I love you guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!
I think it was good.
I'm done. Oh, no, show's over. Show's over.
In my opinion, I do think the Tory Burch Tory Burch. You beach. Tory Burch. Okay. In my opinion, I think the Tory Burch. Oh my fucking god, I did it again.